Hello everyone. Just get my comments up. All right. So I hope you all are having a wonderful day. This lovely, chilly February day. It is Super Bowl Sunday. I am a big football fan, so I'm looking forward to the game. Even though I really don't honestly care who wins. Okay, I do. I want Kansas City to win. Only because I have family from Kansas City that would want them to win. And honestly, I'm going to say it. Not a huge fan of Tom Brady. So we're gonna, although I'll admit, just like Aaron Rodgers, he's a good football player. Good football player. All right. Hey, Lisa. All right. Hey, Kathy. It is like 5 degrees here and snowy, which is my kind of weather. So I'm loving it today. But first, today I wanted to go over with you guys. It is National Send a Card to Your Friends Day. Did you know that was a thing? It is. So I am just going to show a bunch of cards that I have made that my friends will be getting sent out. So if you are a friend of mine and you would like a card, make sure you say, yes, I want a card. I'll make sure you get one. So this first one is a pocket card. I saw this design this week from Karen Titus. She is a demonstrator, and she presented this on one of her videos, and I thought it was really pretty, so I made it with the Hydrangea Hill set. All right. Looks like I'm buffering a little bit. I think we have a lot of people on our internet right now, so maybe I can kick somebody off. Sorry about that. And then on the inside, you just open it up and it says, I love you. Isn't that cute? It just fits in a little pocket. Now, technically, if you wanted to, you could decorate the back or write something. We'll see. All right. Next is an old card I made a long time ago from a paper pumpkin kit from Shelly, I believe May of, was it the year before? 2019, maybe? It just says hugs for you. Next one of the first cards I ever made was I'm lucky to have a friend like you. This is the Grapefruit Grove. That's from a long time ago. It wasn't in color, but I do love this paper. Another one. This is from Painted Seasons, I think this is. One of my favorite colors, Lemon Lime Twist. This one's so cute. The little ladybugs with the punch paper. Hey, Katie. And some dies from the ladybug set. The inside, I did decorate this one as well. So I used the paper and punched out the parasol. This one, I love this set. Home to Roost. Roost to Home. Home to Roost. Home to Roost, I think. The rooster. And I used the tile, the 10 tile embossing folder, and sponged a little bit on that, and some burlap ribbon, some wood grain paper in the back. This is an alternative project from a kit, a paper pumpkin kit, You Light Up My Life. I think it was from this summer. So I just went through my stash and I found some friendship cards that I've made, and I will be sending these out, plus some more. So if you are my friend and you would like me to send you a card, please let me know. If I don't have your address, make sure you give it to me on a private message so I can send you a card. That'd be awesome. I'd love to share my cards. All right, so let me start with today's project. Today we are going to be using the Circle Celebration. I have not seen many cards using this set. I loved this set. I loved that one, and 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 that one. And this is a two-step. I have not figured that one out yet. I experimented a little bit last night. I'm going to experiment a little more there. And then you could also put this one inside of this one too. The 2 1/4, 2 inch, 1 1/2 inch, 1 1/2 inch punches, if you have them, some of them are retired. Of course, you could find them elsewhere as well. Fit these perfectly, as do our layering circle dies. So you can look those up. So let me show you where they're at in the mini catalog. Not that page. Nope. Let's see. There it is. All right, it's page 38 in the mini catalog. And a lot of focus is put on the suites in the mini catalog, and there are some amazing suites, let me tell you. But this is just a standalone stamp set. And the catalog does give you some choices, you know, gives you some inspiration here. I've been having fun. Last night, I think I spent 3 hours messing with this set and came up with a few designs I actually kept. And then I've got one this morning that hopefully we'll keep. We'll see. So it is on page 38 of your mini catalog. We will also be featuring this stamp set, the Sweet Ice Cream stamp set. And this one is also a suite, the Ice Cream Corner Suite. And I do have most of it, and I love it. In fact, today is my great niece's first birthday, and I made her birthday card using this set. I'm going to be using this happy birthday right here. I love it. It's big. It's nice. What's the other mark in here? Oh, yes. My favoriteest ribbon in the entire world. Right here. The Gorgeous Grape. It's lovely. I love it. Oh, makes me happy. So, we'll be using that as well. Okay, let me grab one other thing I wanted to show you that I'm going to be using. Actually in our annual catalog, page 158, the Artistry Bloom Sequins. I'm going to be using the Coastal Cabana one, which look better in person. Honestly, when I saw this picture, I was like, But then I got the set. And I have put mine on Avery Passport envelopes, and I just put them on a piece of cardstock, and I labeled them. So there's Rich Razzleberry, Coastal Cabana, Mango Melody, and Calypso Coral. So that's how I keep mine. And then I have them in a little crate thingy. And actually this is the gift for February. If you order anything with me over $50, I will send you a package of these for free. So just know that. I might also, I'm thinking about it. I might use the Playing with Patterns resin dots as well. They are on previous page 157. Since we're doing circles, I might use those dots as well. I honestly haven't decided. And then I also use the 2020 to 2022 In Color Enamel Dots, which were January's free gift. So I will be sending a few of those out to people who ordered with me, so yay. All right, so let me show you one of the projects that I made last night using this set. All right, so happy birthday. And I used Bermuda Bay, Gorgeous Grape, Magenta Madness, and Granny Apple Green. One of my absolute favorite color combinations. I love super bright colors. Now, these, my favoriteest product ever. Oh, the glitter enamel dots. This is in Gorgeous Grape. They are retired. However, I couldn't resist. Had to use them. Just beautiful. I love them. On the inside, I took the big stamp and I did, this is actually 3rd generation of the Magenta Madness, and then used Gorgeous Grape, hoping your day is as amazing as you are. And this is from another adorable stamp set called Friendly Flamingo. Hoping your day is as amazing as you. It's got flamingos and a bunch of dies. If I'm being honest, this is the only stamp I've used out of the set so far because I just got it. Haven't had time to play with it yet, so I can't wait to play with this one. I love the flamingo. And I want to show you the stamp set of the Sweet Ice Cream. That's what it, right there. And Ice Cream Cone Builder. It comes with a punch that cuts out the ice cream cone and, or the cone and the ice cream. So it's a cute set too. All right, so let's jump into today's project. Hopefully I have everything ready. We will see, won't we? One way to find out. I did have everything ready, and then I just kind of shifted everything, and everything just kind of fell. So here's hoping. Okay, there we go. Actually, and we're going to need these too. Boom. I love using little strips whenever I can. I try not to waste anything. Because this is a photopolymer stamp set, I highly recommend a mat or a foam of some sort. This is our Stampin' Pierce mat. And I'm going to put a tiny piece of grid paper over the side. So to start with, I have a thick Whisper White layer, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Of course, you will order basic white now because Whisper White is not available anymore, and I only have like 5 sheets left. So my other order ought to be here this week with the new basic white in it. So I'm excited to see the difference. All right, so I burnished it with my bone folder. Make sure it lays a little flatter. I have a Gorgeous Grape layer of 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. That is my basic go-to layer matte. No, I did this one different. This is 5 1/4 by 4. 5 1/4 by 4. And then this is 5 by 3 3/4. So I went down by 1/4 inches. So let's look at the difference. So this is down by 1/8 inches. And then this is 1/4. So it's all about what you prefer. Okay? 98% of the time I do this. I did this one. And I can tell you why. Because I wanted to use this scrap of Gorgeous Grape. And that's how white it was. And I had a 1-inch strip of white. And I'm like, since this is that, we'll keep it there too. Okay? So that's going to go like there-ish once we're ready. Okay? So that's the reason why I did 1/4 inches. All right. Well, let's get to stamping. So we're going to need this. And a bunch of stamps from the set. But this time, instead of using Bermuda Bay, I'm going to use Coastal Cabana because that's what the embellishments are, and I want it to match the embellishments. Oh, there they are. So I want it to match the Artistry Bloom Sequins. So instead of Bermuda Bay, I'm going to use the lighter shade, which is Coastal Cabana, which honestly, they're very similar. They're very similar. Okay. So I think I want the polka dot circle in my Coastal Cabana. Okay, so I'm going to do a few of those all around the card. Some of them are going to go off. There's really no rhyme or reason. You do you. Okay. We're going to do 5, I think. I'll do one more right there. Bam. Done with the Coastal Cabana. But while I have it out, I'm going to do the sentiment, the happy birthday. In that. Okay. And I have, knocking my stuff over. I have that on one of my longer blocks. Probably shaking the camera. Sorry about that. Make sure, I need to re-ink my pads. So I just want to make sure it gets on there. Now, I really like to get it aligned with a line on the paper. So I can get it as straight as possible. Give it nice, firm, even pressure, straight down. And then I can't really lift this off, right? Because it comes with it because it's photopolymer. So get my fingernail in there, hold it down, pull it right off. Okay, so there's our happy birthday. So that part is ready. That part's ready. All right, continuing on. Continuing on, I'm going, since I have my Coastal Cabana open, I'm going to get my inside white layer, which is, again, 5 by 3 7/8. Okay, and I'm going to look at this one. That's way too dark. There we go. Well, you know what? Let's look at third. Let's look at third. Well. I think I like third. We're going to go with third. We're going to go with third. Okay. So, first, second, and now I'm ready for the middle of my card. Ish. You know. Ish. There we go. Okay, and that's where our greeting will go. So I am going to go ahead and close that puppy up. Next, I want to use Gorgeous Grape for the next size down circle. there is no wrong answer to how you do this. Have fun. I made so many examples last night, and I loved 2 of them. You know, you just have fun experimenting and playing. Okay. I'll take this one back. Okay. So there's 1, there's 2, I'm gonna do 3, and it's okay if they overlap a little bit. I kind of like that. Corner, maybe 1 more here-ish. Okay, there we go. Stamp off a little bit there. Take this one off because I realized the other day I need another small block. I only have 1. Okay, so I'll put my other little one on that block, and I'm going to get out my Magenta Madness because I love this color combination. Okay, so we're going to have these kind of circles. You just have fun. Now, don't underestimate the power of white space as well. Don't feel like you need to cover this entire card with circles. It's okay if it's not completely covered. I think that is gonna do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Okay, so there we go. Cover this back up so I don't get myself in that. All right, so let's look what it looks like. You can always adjust. Got my Gorgeous Grape background, which I think just makes it pop so much. I've got my little thing here, which I think I'm gonna put right in the center. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there. I love it, love it. Simple, this is simple stamping. All you need is ink, paper, and stamps at this point. Now I am gonna add some embellishments, but at this point, this card is still beautiful. You can send it out just like it is. And I'm sure whoever would get it would be like, wow, that is pretty. And to know that it's one of a kind and you made it. So again, if you didn't catch the beginning, today is National Send a Friend a Card Day. I am going to well, I can't really send them out today because it is Sunday, but I plan on sending out a lot of cards tomorrow. So I would love it if you would do the same. And if you are planning on sending out cards tomorrow, if you could just just leave a comment in this video of how many you sent. I would love to know how many got sent out. Hey, Gwen. All right, so again, this is simple stamping. We are just ink, paper, stamps. Don't need anything besides that. Now, of course, you can have more than that. And we are, right? Because I said we're going to use embellishments. And that ribbon, I almost forgot. I didn't use it on my prototype, so I'm hoping that it'll turn out nice. Let's see. Here's what I planned on doing with the ribbon. Let's see if it actually looks as nice as I had envisioned it. One way to find out. I'm just going to make a little like that and a little like that. That, I think it's going to look nice. That's what we're going with. That is what we're going with. Boop. All right, so yesterday I was supposed to do a Facebook Live with my Paper Pumpkin alternative projects. And for whatever reason, I filmed it and it did not work. So I did a mini version of it. So I hope you have checked that out. It's about 10 minutes long. I just show you the projects I made rather than demonstrating how to make them because I already had made them on another video, but it didn't work out, but that's okay. Again, I use glue dots on the end of my ribbons. You can use whatever you want. Boop. Okay, I want to put it center-ish. There we go. Flip it around the other way. Stick it on there. Okay, so you've got like a little bracelet. Yeah. Okay, so when you squish it down, it's gonna look like that-ish. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, I like that. I do think I want to glue dot right in the middle though. So I'm gonna get my pokey tool so that I can make the ribbon stick down right in the middle. There-ish. Okay. Yep, love it. Okay, now we have an option. I can glue this straight down and it will look lovely. Or I can put it on dimensionals. Which I think that's what I'm doing. Okay. My dimensionals look a little funny because I kind of, you know, performed a little surgery on them. All right, I'm going to put them all the way across. That way they don't get squished. Now, I will use my edges, so don't think I'm throwing this away. I'm not. I am not throwing my edges away. Okay. Boop. That one's a little close. I don't think it'll show. No. Okay. Take my dimensional backs off to find them around the house later. You know, that's what happens. And we have a very cute, festive birthday card for somebody. I don't even know who. All right, so put that one there. There we go. So it's got a little texture with this. Again, that is optional. If you don't have ribbon, don't use it. If you don't have dimensionals, don't use them. It's still gonna look adorable and festive. This would be cute for a little girl. Okay, so the inside so far, we have the Coastal Cabana 3rd generation big circle. Okay, so we need our greeting, which is from the Flamingo set, which I have mounted, and we're going to do that in Gorgeous Grape. Okay, but I better bring my thing back in. There we go. Just always like to use the mat. All right, hoping your day is as amazing as you are. All right, I'm going to put it as center-ish in the circle as I can. There we go. All right, so there is my card. Now I need to get it in the middle, but before I do, I need to bring out one of the most underrated products in the annual catalog. I want to show you what I feel is a very underrated product. And would you believe, there it is. I'm like, how can I lose my annual catalog? It's the biggest thing on my desk here. What? Okay, I'm gonna talk about, let me find it. Let me find the page. Here we go. This page. One of the most underrated products in catalog. In fact, on this page, you can barely even see it. It's a silicone craft sheet. Get one. Get one. Nothing sticks to it. Comes right off. I use it all the time. Very handy product, especially for what we're going to do right now, because this could get messy and like your paper or your table or your desk could get glue all over it. So I do this and then any glue is going to come right off. So I love using my scraps. And this is a great way to use your scraps with this project. So far there's a front of our card. So we've got, I was going to use some Granny Apple Green. Didn't do that, did I? That's fine. We've got Magenta Madness. We've got Gorgeous Grape and Coastal Cabana. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, on my edges here, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to rip this and put it there in each of my corners, my opposite corners, to give it just a little more color. Just, they aren't expecting that. The cool thing about this craft sheet is I can still see my grid behind it. So I'm going to line up my paper so that it is on the lines. I'm going to put just a little bit of glue. I don't need much because it's not going to cover a lot of area. Like that. Okay. Hold my paper down. And I'm going to go 2 squares in and 2 squares up. That's my goal. There we go. I'm going to lay it just like that. Okay. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Okay, so then I'm going to do that with my purple. Put a little glue on it. And I'm just going to lay it down right next to that. Like that. Isn't that cute? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find a scrap of Coastal Cabana. I didn't have that one out, but it's right here. I'll just grab it. Okay, here's a little scrap I can use, Coastal Cabana. Okay, so I'm going to put a teeny tiny bit right there. There we go. Okay. Spread it out. There we go. All right. There we go. I'm going to give it a second to dry while I do the other side, and then we'll come from the back and cut it. It's going to add just a little bit of color on the inside. They weren't expecting that. All right, so you see what's happened, right? Any glue that gets on here, watch this, wipes right away. Gone. Gone. Okay, so I'm going to take my paper snips. I'm going to need some of these. I don't want to touch the glue, though, with these snips, so I'm just going to do that. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do that same thing on the opposite corner. So get it lined up with a line. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to go 2 squares in and 2 squares up with the Magenta Madness, which might be one of my favoriteest colors ever. I love bright colors. Love bright colors. Okay, so again, I have that little bit extra, but that's what I'm going to do with the Coastal Cabana. And let's do it with the Gorgeous Grape. There we go. Just like that. And put a little teeny tiny, small as you can make it. There we go. That might be a little much. Of our Coastal Cabana. You know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do that. And put it there. Okay. So there is my middle. Now that looks absolutely terrible, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does. And I have to get up. My sticky scissors are on my table over here. Let me grab my sticky scissors. These are what I open packages with. Anything with tape or glue gets the sticky scissors. And I somehow got an embellishment on there a long time ago, and I've just kept it. And that reminds me that those are my sticky scissors. So if I lift this off, again, a little bit of glue got on, wipe it right off, bam, done. So I'm going to go back with my sticky scissors, cutting along the back side. Okay, like that. Boop. And those are going to go right in the garbage because they are sticky. And then, just like that. And I probably should clean these. They are getting really sticky. Does anybody hate sticky? Like I legit hate it. I can't stand it if I have a little bit of syrup on me, or can't stand it. Drives me insane. All right, and one more corner. All right, I often do this with little strips of DSP that I have as well, designer series paper, and just to make the inside just a bit more interesting. You ready? You ready? Oh, so pretty. Okay, especially when we put it like that. Okay, gonna be gorgeous on our Gorgeous Grape. All right, so I'm gonna put a little glue, get this puppy stuck down, and then we'll be done. And then I have one more to show you. So again, a little bit bigger of a border than I'm used to doing because I did the 1/4 inches. Okay, there we go. So celebration is going on throughout the month of February. Make sure that if you see any of those products, they are, once they're gone, they're gone. So if you are liking something in the celebration little catalog, make sure you get it. There are $50 and $100. And here's what I mean by that. For every $50 you spend, you get to choose one of those products for free. Or if you spend $100, you can choose one of those. So there are 2 $100 products, and we're going to go with several $50 products. I have them all now, and I enjoy using them. Okay, there is my card. Happy birthday. Hoping your day is as amazing as you are. So that's the one we just created. Okay, I'll put my glue away. This is the one I showed you earlier. We are not done with this one, are we? Almost forgot. Oh! Artistry Bloom Sequins. Okay, here we go. We're going to use that Coastal Cabana. So I'm going to put a few right there. That's why I left some white space, because I wanted to be able to put my sequins on. These are adhesive backed already. There we go. Now it's a little blingy. Did I need to put the bling on? Nope, sure didn't, but I think it's cute. You know what? I'm gonna do 2 small ones. I'll put a small one here. And let's do, oh, I could put one right in the middle. I could. One more. Where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna go? Yeah. I'll put it there. Okay. Next, I have one more to show you. All right. So this is Bermuda Bay, Magenta Madness, Gorgeous Grape. And I used the enamel dots from our In Colors. And I just used a white strip rather than I didn't mat it. And I did different borders for this one, didn't I? Yep, I did. I experimented with different thickness of the matte layer. And I did the inside the same way. So whatever size I used for the matte layer on the front, that's what I used on the inside as well, so that it was consistent. So 3 cards that are basically the same, but just little tweaks to each one of them make them so much different, and there's just such variety you can use with a stamp set like Circle Celebration. I plan on experimenting more and coming up with other projects. And you know what? I might even challenge myself to not use super bright colors, although that is what I love to use. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, my email is boxstarstamping@gmail.com. I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please like it, share it. You can also go to my YouTube and like it and share it and subscribe there. That would be awesome. I appreciate you for watching. All right, have a good day. Bye.